It's a phenomenon on YouTube whereby people often don't say anything, but they engage in seemingly pointless activities. Modern technology, which in many cases amplifies human unconsciousness, is in itself neutral, so it can also be used to help in the shift to a higher level of consciousness. So if you feel a contribution may be happening through you, you may want to consider using a platform and disseminate in whatever form spiritual teaching or consciousness. Infinite possibilities. If you're too afraid to speak, maybe you feel a little inhibited in front of a camera or your phone, you could just do meditations, gazing meditations. Make sure, though, you're free of thought, otherwise it doesn't work. There's no predicting how many subscribers you will get on YouTube. Or, if that doesn't appeal to you, you could become what is known as an ASMR artist. Some of you may not know what that is. It started a few years ago. I've spoken about it a few times. It's a phenomenon on YouTube whereby people often don't say anything, but they engage in seemingly pointless activities that make certain noises and that require the viewer's presence. It happened spontaneously, it developed. Somebody must have started it 10 years ago or whenever, and then it caught on. Now there are hundreds or thousands of people doing it, some very successfully. That shows the good ones there's a spiritual dimension to it. And there is a need for it in humans, perhaps don't realize that there is a spiritual dimension, and that need is to get out of themselves, to transcend temporarily the person or the personality by the act of giving fullest attention to certain sense perceptions, which in this case is both the visual and the auditory. People are encouraged to put headphones on while they watch these videos, and then you have people, the people who produce them, they may just have something here that they have usually very sensitive microphones, and they may, for example, be shuffling papers for 15 minutes. That make certain noises, or they have a hairbrush, and they go or they make strange sounds with their mouths. It seems very weird. If it's done well, it puts the viewer into the state of presence. Although some are actually designed to put people to sleep, so that would be the opposite. The whole phenomenon is called ASMR. People claim that it produces a certain tingling sensation in their head and back and their back, and that is one phenomenon that happens. But the other that's not usually recognized is that people become still while they listen and watch, and they have a state of attention, and the mind. There's a cessation of thinking while they watch and listen somebody produce these noises. So there was just a suggestion for you.